Hey everyone, I'm Sarah Fish.
And I'm Brandon Price.
And this is Fish
or Price Ranch.
Good morning everyone. So we went on a short trip. I didn't film any of it, but I can add a few pictures at the end of this video. We went all the way up to Idaho and we got two new Kikos. These are purebred Kikos. They're kind of more from the original lines that were brought over way back when. So anyway, one of them is in milk. She's already been kind of weaning her kids, and so she's drying up a little bit, but I figured I would show you guys how much a Kiko can milk and kind of give you a little bit of intel on that side, because I know most people just breed their Kikos for meat, which I do too, but I utilize my goats for the fullest, so we use them for meat, milk, cashmere, pack animals, pets, and brush control. So we're going to show you the milking side of things. So these are the two new girls. This first one is Evie, and then the white one is Bijou, and these are both purebreds, like I said. Well, Evie is in milk, and we milked her last night, but as you can see, she's pretty full this morning. So she's already been drying up a little bit, so I can't tell you how much milk she will actually produce until next year. But to start, you know, we can look at her udder and see how much she's actually going to give. Alright, it's okay, Bijou. So here's Evie. So all we're feeding them, because they're grain free, is she's just getting some alfalfa pellets. And they just got off the truck last night, so she's still a little sunken in from the trip. They don't tend to eat very well on the trip, but she looks good otherwise. Good girl. No diarrhea or anything for her. So here's the udder. She's kind of squeezing her legs together. So they don't typically have the best attachment on these udders. Easy, babe. I know, it's okay. So anyway, it's not going to be like an actual dairy goat where they're going to be connected way down here on their legs like they should be. Though I do have a few that have better attachments than this, but this one isn't horrible compared to what I have seen. So it looks like she is a little bit uneven. Relax, baby. Come on, relax. Relax. Figure maybe if I touch her enough, she'll just calm down. Easy, babe. Easy does it, girl. So, see, she's a little bit uneven. But that's probably because, can't remember if she was a twin or triplet. But if they typically have triplets, usually two will nurse on one side and one will nurse on the other. So that can make them uneven. Or if one drinks more than the other. So anyway, she is a little bit uneven, but that doesn't bother me. I'm not showing these goats or anything. But anywho, she's got a pretty decent udder for a meat goat. And she was checked out by a vet, and her milk vein up underneath, the vet absolutely loved it. I don't know if we can see how big that is, but that's pretty big. So anyway, I think when she's in full milk, we'll have a better look at her udder. But let's see how much she's going to produce for me. Alright, so first we're going to, I just have some warm soapy water here. We're just going to clean her udder. We do this to kind of sanitize the area, make sure nothing falls into the milk. I have a milking machine, but for this video I'm going to hand milk her, just to kind of show you guys how she does. So we're just washing. Easy, baby. Easy. Easy, girl. She doesn't seem to like that. Where are you going? It's probably a bad idea to have her up next to the house here. Come back down here, baby. Come on. Come back down here. There you go. Okay, now relax. Okay, relax, relax. Quit going that way, would ya? Alright, I'm just going to finish cleaning her real quick. If anything, we'll just milk her up on the house, and I'll just show you guys her up there. Alright, so she's cleaned up now. Will you come down here, please? Come on. Come on, babe. Just relax, okay? Just relax. It's not going to hurt, okay? We've already done this. So I know. So I've had to milk her on the trip. So she's already been milked. She's already given me a gallon of milk, and it was only 4 milkings. So roughly a half a gallon a day from her. So I usually just get the first squirt started, and then we're just going to milk right into the jar. Easy does it. See, this don't hurt. Yeah. So for being a meat goat who's not really trained on the stand that well, I think she does pretty well. I have some other Kikos that will kick and scream, try and climb all over the place. She did at first, but now that we're actually milking her, she's doing pretty well. Girl, she's starting to calm down. She's leaning a little bit more forward. Not trying to run away from me anymore. But I think when I switch sides, she'll probably kick a little bit again. And she has those nice big teats, so it makes it easier to milk. Some of the Kikos have those really tiny teats, and it makes it a little bit more difficult. Yeah, she's eating her treats again. Hi, Bijou. Bijou's coming to check it out. Bijou's a little bit more skittish, so we'll have to work on her a bit. Easy girl. I know, you're doing good. We're almost done with this side. When milking, I tend to work into the udder a little bit to try and work out any milk. The more you take, the more they'll produce. So we're just trying to get every last drop that she has. Alright, so this side is empty now. So she still has a big mammary, which is fine. Some goats will actually completely go all the way up to nothing. Other goats will have a huge mammary and then the milk underneath. So now, so as you can see, we've got just about a quart from her. There's a little bit of foam in there from milking, but she's about up that high. I am going to start a new jar, only because she's a little bit kicking, and my luck, she'll kick that jar out of my hand and we'll lose all that milk. So we're going to start with a fresh one, and now I'm just going to mess with her teat just a little bit so she gets kind of used to it. We'll do one squirt, and now we'll get started. Good girl. Easy does it, baby. Now we have already tasted her milk, and I think she actually has the best milk out of all of my Kikos. Will you relax, girl? Come on, we're almost done. So we're going to try and keep her in milk. We'll see how long she goes. And try and keep her in milk till our other girls are in milk. We don't plan to breed her until next year. Her and Bijou will get bred in March. So we'll see how long we can keep her in milk. This side definitely does not have as much milk. So I'm just working any little bits out. And she produces a good amount of milk, I think, because, well, let me show you in just a second. Alright, she's empty on that side. If you look at this side, she's already filling back up. Where you going? Come back down here. Come on, back down here, both legs. There you go. Relax. Relax, relax, relax. Calm down, calm down. So I'm going to go ahead and re-empty her. Just in the short amount of time that I milked the other side, she's already produced this much more. There we go. Alright, so now she's fully empty. Alright, so this is what she looks like empty. So you can see she still has a big mammary. Oh, she let herself out. But she is empty on milk. So anyway, we got, I'm going to say between these two jars, we got about a quart. So we're going to be getting about a half a gallon a day from her for a dough that's already starting to dry up. Alright, so this is how much we've gotten from her, minus what we've drank and shared with others, but in 2.5 days. So 5 milkings, we've gotten a whole gallon. This is what we got this morning. That is still warm. But there's no more foam from milking. It's all completely just straight milk now. So we've definitely gotten over a gallon. So it's looking like she's giving about a half a gallon a day. So for somebody that's drying up, that looks pretty dang good. Alright you guys, well I hope that this was helpful. Maybe it'll get a little bit more of you guys to milk your Kikos. It's amazing milk, really. I used to have Nubians, and as soon as I milked my Kikos, I got rid of the Nubians. I like the milk a lot better. We get the same amount, and it's a little bit richer with more cream. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.